I look like I'm Disney bounding Pacha from The Emperor's New Groove. Unintentional. That was unintentional. Meh. Could be worse. Hello and welcome! My name is Melissa, but if you are one of my pleasant subscribers and you've been following along, then you already know that you can call me Missy. This is my planner this year. I should have filmed this intro before painting the gesso on this, but this is what my planner looks like this year. There was a 2025, but obviously I gessoed it already, so I just wanted to give it time to dry. So I was like, oh, I'll gesso first and then do my introduction. But then obviously I'm realizing now that I was wrong. So here we are. Today I was thinking I need to make it interesting. I don't want to be looking at this boring cover this whole year. So today I'm going to be painting a new design for my planner cover. Number one, Killer Mermaid. I thought this was a nice idea, but then I thought maybe I should wait to paint mermaids in May and then I can do like a whole mermaid video. So, number two, a campfire. I have a goal this year to go camping more often, probably 3 times, hopefully, because I like camping. But then I thought, maybe that's a little boring. That's when I got my third idea. Number 3, frog. I have this little frog friend and I was like, I have not spent enough time with my little guy. So today we are going to be painting each other. Let's get set up.
So my frog friend looked really cute setting up his stuff while I was gessoing my planner, but, and this is foreshadowing, it ended up being for nothing. Anyways, I decided to do some practice painting on some canvas paper. I have a pad of this canvas paper for just such purposes as making some practice paintings. I first found out about canvas paper when I was in middle school, and my teacher used it as basically where we would do our painting projects. I don't know if anybody else had that experience, but that was my experience with art classes. It's basically just loose bits of canvas that is like pre-gessoed. Not stretched on anything, just hanging out there. Anyways, I cut a few of those pieces down to size, the same size that my planner is going to be, because I also wanted to see the composition of what these paintings would look like in the same ratio /size /format as my planner's particular size. I also thought that it would be nice to practice some techniques of layering with the acrylic paint to see what degree of texture and detail that I wanted to be in this painting. As you can see, I was struggling to figure out how to make the texture of my frog's sweater, but I did eventually figure out and settle on a technique for making the sweater the knit texture.
All right. Rightio. Put some tea in my hand and we're ready to spiff on. Tally ho. I don't know what I'm saying. I'd like to apologize to all the British people in the world. Day 2, I am still working on some little froggy portraits. I am all cozy with my tea. It's a little too hot to drink right now, but it will cool off while I work and I will be able to get cracking on this. I have with me some props that I'm going to use to create a little scene, as it were, for my little froggy. I have this little mushroom candle that I was thinking he could sit on top of, and that could be cute. And I have this brass llama, which honestly is my favorite, and I would just have him riding on the brass llama. I would probably paint it as if it were not a brass llama, maybe like a little brown guy. And then of course there's him just sitting at his desk painting. So let's get to work.
You'll notice here that I started my sketch over. I didn't like where it was situated or the proportions of what I had started working on, so nice thing I was able to go ahead and just erase. And I just had my frog posing for me off camera. If you were to see my face, I probably looked a little bit like Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic. Although I imagine that my frog would have had a harder time trusting someone who had spent that much time in France. Or I suppose the American Southeast, where frog legs are food. And since we're on the subject, yes, I have eaten frog legs. I'm not sure if it was just the way that it was prepared, but I wasn't a fan because of the texture. As I recall, it was oddly slimy. So to all you frogs out there, your legs are safe with me. I added some reddish brown into the background of this in order to, first of all, maybe suggest some shadows in the background, maybe some foliage. But I didn't want to do too much detail back there. But it additionally serves the purpose of kind of outlining the green portions of the frog so that he can stand out a little bit better from the green background. Another thing that helps to separate him from the background is adding in a bunch of details that obviously are not in the background.
Hello, today is the final day that I'm going to be working on my planner. You may notice a few changes. First of all, this is fake, but I'm thinking about getting it real. I just can't right now. So I wanted to see what it looks like. It helps to see it on the video, I think. Next, I got a lav mic, so hopefully our sound quality is improving for these moments when I'm talking directly into the camera. And finally, actually the project. Let's talk about that. Here's my planner. At the very start of this video, I gessoed it because I 100% had intended to paint directly onto this planner. However, I'm out of time. I spent too much of my time helping my frog with his projects that I have not left myself enough time to actually paint on my planner. So what I'm going to do is take the paintings that I've already done and glue them onto my planner, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So let's do it. End of the video. My planner is now much cuter than it was when it started. Actually has something on the cover and on the back cover. I really wish I could have painted it directly on because I'm worried that the glue is going to peel off. But if it does, I'll maybe use a different glue and see if that works better. And experimentation is fun, is it not? I hope it is. Or else, what am I doing here? I spent way too much time doing little stop motion videos so that my frog could appear to be working by my side, but I think that it turned out really, really cute. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching to the end of that video. If you liked anything about that video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you would like to support my channel more, go ahead and subscribe and put a little frog emoji or maybe a little toadstool emoji down in the comments down below just to help with the algorithm. And I hope that I'll get to see you in the next video. Bye.